Welcome to Boss Up Babes, helping babes show up, boss up, and thrive. With #1 best-selling author, global influencer, and ultimate boss babe, Crista Swenson. Crista is a health and wellness expert and CEO of the 365 Daily Hustle, here to help mompreneurs and career-focused women boss up and reclaim their healthiest life. She is a pro at cutting through the BS and inspiring massive breakthroughs that help women create healthy routines and habits that facilitate personal and professional growth. Are you ready to reclaim your best life, take action, and be a badass boss babe? Let's get to it.
What up? What up? Welcome, guys. Welcome back to another awesome episode of Boss Up Babes. I am your host, Crista Swenson, your champion for all things habit, fitness, health, and happiness. And oh my gosh, I'm actually really excited for today's conversation because it's right in my wheelhouse. It's everything that I preach, teach, and encourage women to do. So if you guys are if you love my attitude, first off, my no BS approach to life and this show, please take time to go out and follow me, right? Like me follow me on all my social channels, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, all that great stuff. I'm out there. If you have ever any health questions, fitness, nutrition, mindset, if you are needing help and support in any one of those ways or directions, you guys, please send me a DM, right? Send me an email. I personally answer all of those. Ask our guest today. That's how we actually met, was in the DMs, in the chat. So it's kind of fun. But you guys, you're listening again to the Boss Up Babes, podcast show. We are on over 50 different listening platforms. We are international. Not only is this live radio, so hello live audience, but we are of course podcasting, and then we turn this awesome podcast into a TV show. Of course, so then you can literally watch this on motivationandsuccesstv.com on any of your favorite listening devices. So Boss Up Babes, right? If you're kind of new to the show, Boss Up Babes is a place where women can really tap into inspiration to get great advice and tips and strategies to help you boss up to the next level of awesomeness. But before I dive in, before I bring on our fantastic guest, I do just have to say, I absolutely love these little earrings that I know it's hard to see. And if you're listening, you can't even see these at all, but go back and try and watch them. But they're just so cute. First off, it's a company I came across. It's called Ana Luisa. And if you use the link below, you can obviously claim 20% off. But I love this jewelry. I wear them when I work out. I wear them when I sleep. If it ain't my big old hoops, it's something cute and dainty. And I love that it is 14 karat gold. It's very quality. And I can really tell a difference in my ears, obviously. That crap that I used to buy when I was 14 from the stores, it used to hurt my ears. And I didn't even realize they're in anymore. So if you're looking to spoil yourself with a little something this week, go ahead and get yourself 20% off over at analuisa.com. You guys, that's analuisa.com/bossup to receive that discount. But anyways, you guys, into the meat and potatoes. I just want you to close your eyes unless you're driving and listening, but I want you to just picture yourself, right? Picture yourself on a beach, enjoying the sunrise, listening to a guided meditation that really allows you to boss up to the next level of awesomeness, right? Taps you into the universe's biggest power for you. I want you to imagine listening to the ocean, right? The water coming in and out. I want you to literally imagine the breeze that you could feel on your face while sitting on the beach. Today, we are talking to the amazing Crista Swenson, and Crista is the CEO and boss babe, in my opinion, of Vaca. And we're talking all about how you can recharge, reboot, and relax in 2022 with all-inclusive 5-star luxury resorts. So with that, let me take a quick hot second to introduce my guest. Crista has been involved with both the fitness and the travel industries for the last 20 years. So she's not a stranger to fitness or vacations. She has recently combined her passion into her business, right? She took fitness and she took vacations and she married them together, which is how she, created Fit Vaca. She is partnering with trainers and coaches all across the world, myself included. And she's putting together these amazing resorts for women to come together to collaborate, to, again, reboot, recharge, and stay, of course, on top of their health and well-being. Her journey to becoming this fantastic entrepreneur boss babe. I can't wait to dive in. It's a really exciting story. I fell in love with her the minute she sent me a DM. So with that, Crista, welcome to the BossUp Babe show.
Hi, thank you so much for having me, Carissa. This is really exciting.
Absolutely. Because we do stream live, you're like, Carissa, you're in fitness clothes. I thought it would be totally appropriate to kind of rock the guns today for this show, because that's what it's all about, right? And it's not just.
So I should take my jacket off.
Feel free. We are sexy women in charge of our fitness and our health and our well-being, and I am not afraid to show that off. So thank you for being on the show and taking time.
Here we go.
Out of your busy day. I do have a random question to get us started, though. So I want to know, how do you show yourself love? What is something you do that really shows yourself some love?
Great question. And this is the year of self-love, I think, and self-care. We've been through such a crazy time these last few years. Mm-hmm. And I think for me, during the last couple of years, I just had a mind shift change. I used to have to work out. It was a chore. I had to do it. And then if I didn't, I felt like I failed. Right. Sure. And I just switched that light switch to now I don't have to work out. I actually get to. I have a privilege that I actually have a body that will allow me to push myself in the gym or in my home gym. And whether it's weights or cardio or even some yoga, stretching, that's kind of how I treat myself right now and take care of myself, because just switching that mindset, I enjoy it more.
Yeah.
I can feel the benefits more. I do sleep better. I am less stressed, but I also feel the changes more. And if I don't see the changes that I want, I am not focused on it. I'm focused on how I feel, not necessarily what the scale says or right. Where that's what I always focused on before. Right. So it's just a different shift in mind that is allowing me to really enjoy the time that I take to take care of myself in the fitness, health, wellness arena.
Love that. Yeah, you guys, if you didn't catch that, right, her way of self-love right now is body movement, not for the weight, not to see any specific maybe gains that would come up, but for the mental side of what fitness brings to her, that clarity, that peace, that less stress, less anxiety, which is something we could every single one of us could be using a little bit more of right now. I know I literally have listeners who, they feel like they get 10, 20, 30 steps in, and then COVID hit or something else in their life hit, surgery or some kind of, loss. And they feel like they go 10 steps back. And sometimes that can keep them stuck. And instead of reframing that of okay, well, I may have felt like I went 10 steps back. The reframe is, okay, but today I get to choose to take a new step in a better direction, right? You always have a choice you can either say I'm going to boss up today and I'm going to do the damn thing, or I'm going to sit in my misery and just whoa, pity party is me. And that's not fun, y'all. That is not fun. If that's where you are at, please choose to boss up today. Do something for yourself today. My husband's gone. He's active duty. He's gone right now, but I bought myself some beautiful flowers this week. So that's myself some love. But anyways, yeah. So I want to know, how did you, right? 20 years into fitness, 20 years into traveling. Yeah. How did you marry them together? How did you turn your passion for fitness and travel into a profitable business?
Oh, yeah. It's been a long time coming. So another thing there is it's never too late. It's never too late to find that passion and to act upon it or to even start a business. But I actually had no idea what I wanted to do with my life when I was, in high school. And I had a friend's sister who was like, she went to travel school. She got her degree in travel management. I'm like, oh, well, that sounds fun. I'll do that. I don't know. So I did get my degree in travel business management. And then during that same time, I had my first child. So she's 24. So it's been a long time.
Yeah.
But during that time, I was active as a, young teen. But once I had my first child, just like many other moms, it was so hard to lose that baby weight. And that's what introduced me to fitness and the gym. And from there, I started, I was a personal trainer for a little bit, but my big majority of my fitness experience was in teaching group fitness. And I think I liked that just because I love being able to help other women reach their goals or push harder, or, overcome things that they didn't think they could. And I probably wanted that because I was challenged with that myself. Right. So to see others be able to do it, then I can do it too. Yeah. So I taught fitness for, on and off the last 20 years. I had a day job that was outside travel and fitness, but somehow I always, had my foot in travel or in fitness. And then a couple of years ago, I decided to get back into travel. I did work in corporate travel many years ago, and I always wanted to own my own agency. So I figured, why not? It's, no better time than now. So I started my little travel business, and just like anybody else with a business, you kind of have to find your niche. And I was having a hard time finding that niche, like I didn't want to just be a run-of-the-mill travel agent. I wanted to bring something special, something that people wanted and that they needed. Yeah. And I was like, I just recently hung up my mic from teaching fitness. And I thought, why not do both? Like in one. Why not? Exactly. Why choose? And the great thing is what I'm going to focus on kind of the travel part of it, but I get to team up with people like you who are the fitness pros. And so I just get a benefit from the wonderfulness that you are and still be in that arena, so it just was perfect. As soon as it came to me, it clicked. And now at almost 46 years old, my birthday's in a couple of weeks, I am finally on the path that, I was always searching for.
I love that, and it really is. It's like interesting how God puts it all together, right? Like you went and got like, first off, like I didn't even realize you could go to school for like like I just thought you went out and got like you took a
that was way back when.
Now I just get to travel on discounts. Like that's what I would do it for. But then it was just, like the dabbling in like the whole fitness arena, group fitness. I definitely share my love for that. That's where I started, right? I remember trying to lose all the weight, and this whole thing, like this cardio was like, this just sucks. Like I hated being on this cardio machine for 30 to 45 minutes every single day, sweating my tail off, like hood up. Like I just hated every bit of that. And I was like, oh, and then I found group fitness. And I remember taking my first like group workout. It was a boot camp in Germany. We were stationed there, and I freaking fell in love because like we were using battle ropes and all kinds of, ball slams, and I would run with like, resistant bands and get nowhere. And I felt so challenged. Right. And then I started really seeing that weight come off, but I felt community. I felt support, which is what group fitness it brings to the table. And, then it just spiraled, right? Like you're a boss, I'm a boss, we bossed up, and I was like, what's this whole strength training thing called? And like, how can I really put on muscle so that I'm burning fat for breakfast, lunch, and dinner? And I just, then I went and got certified because I just wanted to know. This was all before I even became a coach. I was like, I just want to like learn, got certified, got all of that. And who would have thought that too would have put me into a business? I mean, you guys, before this, I was in marketing and HR, right? So it's like full circle that I love that fitness really does. Fitness empowers you. Fitness, motivates you. It drives you. It challenges you mentally and physically. And there's so many benefits to moving your body, right? Crista
absolutely.
Love things. You guys, we're going to take a quick break. And when we come back, she has got some really cool things in the works that we're going to talk about how, she's put her passion for fitness and travel, put it together, mashed it together, supports trainers like me for a bigger vision. So we're going to be right back, and we'll talk about that next. Hey guys, we are back and we are talking with Crista Swenson. And we were actually just laughing during break because if you guys are watching this live or you're catching this on the replay, she's got like her normal, amazing bronzy tan color on. And I'm like stuck in the middle of nowhere, New Mexico, like white as a ghost, waiting for sunshine to like just be warm enough that I can catch a tan. But we're laughing about it. She's like, oh, this is my normal color. I'm like, oh, Lordy. Yeah, you would definitely know that she was the travel agent who gets to go and experience 5-star luxury resorts all over the world. So with that, welcome back to the show. And I want to just get right into it. So you've taken your passion for fitness and travel, mashed it together, reached out to, fitness trainers and health coaches and all kinds of amazing entrepreneurial women, I think. And you sent me a DM and you're like, this is what I got going on. And I was like, yes, sign me up. Heck yes. So tell us about what you're doing in 2022 and how women can get involved.
Yes, absolutely. So we have 2 fitness vacations coming up. And one is, of course, hosted by yours truly, Crista. And I'm so excited because I was able to visit this resort just recently, and it's a beautiful resort. And so I really think that just the whole wellness, it's just going to encompass everything wellness. And so you're really going to enjoy it. But yes, fitness vacation. So we're putting up groups, small groups, and we are having a professional trainer, coach, host these groups. So you, instead of being cooped up like we have been for the last couple of years, and instead of being virtual, for the last few years, which is great. I love that it has brought people together that maybe wouldn't normally be able to connect, but we need that face-to-face time. And so why not take a 4-day, 3-night little weekend getaway and enjoy a 5-star resort, but be able to connect with like-minded people who are on a similar journey that you are, learn how to vacation and be well. So many people are like, well, I'm going on vacation, I got to lose 10 pounds. Well, don't just lose your weight for the vacation, learn how to vacation to keep the weight off. That way you don't have to come back and be like, now I got to lose 20 pounds.
I love that. So yeah, it's all inclusive, 4 days. What I love most about this is it does encompass so much, right? So
yes.
women really are craving support now more than ever. They are craving community. We are craving to get out of town. I know I'm like, come on, June, right? I need this just as much as these ladies. But what can women expect while they're on? Because, I think I'm blessed enough to go on lots of vacations, to take those, all-inclusive resorts. That's the only way I've traveled now, is where I'm like all-inclusive. But what can women expect while they're on this? Because it's not all fitness. It's definitely not like push.
Yep. Fitness is just kind of what we're centering it around is fitness and wellness. But yes, you're going to have a great meet and greet. So you get to meet all the travelers and the other participants along with your coach. What's nice is that I will partner with various coaches and trainers. So it's really what is their wheelhouse. And so, you're going to have workouts, you're going to have workshops. So maybe you're going to learn how to set goals and how to achieve them, how to eat mindfully, just different things. Maybe it's even about relationships, how to better your relationships, how to better your relationship with yourself, just various things. So it really depends on the trainer and what their expertise is, because that's what I love. I don't have to come up with this stuff. There are so many amazing women out there that are teaching others, and they have that servitude leadership. That's what I'm looking for. Like, we all want our fellow women to be better and treat themselves better, because we tend to treat everybody first and us last. So take a weekend, treat yourself. You're going to still get, it's all not workshops and workouts. You still get to enjoy the pool, you still get to enjoy the beach, each other, nap if you want to, you have free time. But one thing that I do want to include is like spa treatments will be included in a package, or maybe there's a group excursion. That's something, maybe it's tailored toward, what the coach is talking about and whatnot. Maybe a cenote. We are starting with Mexico. And we can try to talk about why in a sec, but their cenotes are amazing. I just visited one and I tell you, I was amazed. I don't know that I've ever seen anything so beautiful and so calming. It was just so serene. So things like that are going to be included. Maybe some adventure, if it's an adventure trip. I don't know. There's just so much that we can do with it. But I just believe that women need this right now. And why not treat ourselves?
Now more than ever, you ladies, I mean, she did nail it, but when she said you kind of have free reign, Chris, of course, my brain went all kinds of directions. I was like, well, I know I need physical fitness, right? Because at the end of the day, like that is what I love to do. But I'm like, I'm a mindset, like I'm all about that. So then I was like, which workshops do I want to do? And all I can see is I've been manifesting like a vision like this for a long time. My personal clients have been like, Carissa, we want retreats. We want meditations. We want, these 5-star meals. You're always teaching us how to be mindful with our food. Like nothing screams more mindfulness around food when you're sitting there on a resort. I'm telling you guys, we eat differently when we're sitting there, right? We listen to the water, we tune into the conversations. We don't have our phone technically tied to our hip. Like we are mindful eating when we're on vacation. And that's what I try and teach my ladies on the outside of vacations. But yeah, I'm thinking fireside chats. I'm thinking, teaching women how to boss up and become the champion mentally and physically and emotionally. So you guys, I'm super stoked. My the retreat that I guess I'm the host of is on June 23rd through the 26th. You can sign up below. The notes, in the sections below are obviously more information about this event. So you mentioned Mexico, right? Why are we starting in Mexico? What are some I've got a trip to Greece coming up too. And I'm like, I don't even know. Do I need a COVID shot? Like what's going on? Tell us the ins and outs about the restrictions right now.
Yeah, the restrictions vary, wherever you go. So I've chosen Mexico just because they do have the easier restrictions. So to get in and out of the United States, I mean, obviously, if you're coming back into the US requires a negative COVID result within 24 hours. And the resorts that I will be booking us into will always include that on site. So that's part of the package. So you don't have to worry about that. If somebody has had COVID, we talk about that. If somebody does get COVID on vacation, there is a process for that. And if there's concerns around that, reach out to me because we can talk it through. I have been to Mexico twice in the last 5 months. I've been very blessed. And so I've seen it all and I know how to handle it. But don't be worried or don't let that stop you. Let's talk it through. But you know what? All these resorts are very, they're responsible. You want to wear a mask, wear a mask. I do when I'm there. I tend to wear one depending on, the situation at the beach, maybe not, but it's up to you. There's no judgment. Okay.
I really love, because I thought about that. I'm like, okay, so you're telling me like the resort right there will allow you to get your test that 24 hours prior. They know you're kind of going. You're also, I think, taking care of all the travel accommodations from literally land to resort. Yeah.
Yeah. So we don't include the airfare just because everybody's coming from different locations. I can help with the airfare, but that, is not included in the package price. But yes, transfers from the airport to the resort and back are included.
Okay.
The only other thing that really isn't included is travel protection. I do highly recommend it, but that's another thing that just isn't included.
Okay. So if someone wanted to book this trip, if someone, besides going to this link, you could help them book the airfare. You could help them get that insurance that they need. You'll set them up. You mentioned investment, or you kind of did, kind of not. I know for a fact that there's an early bird going on right now. Tell us how much money people can save if they book by when.
Yes. Right now, we're going to have a little bit more going on, but our biggest early bird promo is if you do book, and that's just your deposit. You don't have to pay it in full. As long as your deposit is put down before on or before March 31st, you will get $200 off the room, each room. So if it's a single, it's $200 off your package rate. If you are going to double up, then it would be, basically $100 per person, $200 for that room. So $200 off, It's pretty good. So, and it's just to get your deposit down and just make that commitment that you're going to go. And then we can have a payment plan. There's one on the site. There's already one kind of built in, but if you need something different, I'm here to make sure that you're successful and that you feel successful. So if that doesn't work, reach out to me. We'll figure something out. We'll set something up.
I love it. Close, intimate vacations with females who are all about empowerment and inspiration and want to, stay fit, but also have a really good hell of a time, right? Like I love the water volleyball. I love the swim up bars and the drinks and the food. It's going to be awesome. I cannot wait. Crista, thank you so much for being on the show. I'm so excited to partner with you and hopefully many in the future, right?
Yes.
And you guys, if you're listening, Crista, where's the best place that they can go to just find you in general? They want to stalk you a little bit. Where are you?
You can just find me on social media, Facebook or Instagram. I'm at Crista Jo, CRISTAJO. Awesome. Well, you guys, that is it for Boss Up Babes today. If you are interested in that, that vacation, reach out to us. I'm also going to be posting it in the Healthy Hustle Facebook group, which you are all invited to join. That's for, female badasses who need and want to stay involved with other women who are looking to get fit, stay healthy forever. That is the Healthy Hustle. You will always, this vacation is pinned up at the top. So if you're wanting in, get in now, save $200 before that price goes up. $500 gets you in. All right, you guys, go out, have a beautiful day, get yourself some jewelry at 20% off, and then go book your vacation. There you go.
I love you guys so much. Have a great day.
Thank you for listening to Boss Up Babes with Carissa Adkins, bringing you tangible tips and expert coaching advice to help you boss up and get healthy. Tune in every second and fourth Tuesday at 12:30 p.m. Pacific on TransformationTalkRadio.com for interviews with industry leaders and powerhouse boss babes that will empower you to take action and live your best life. If you're ready to boss up and work with Carissa in one of her transformative group coaching programs, visit 365dailyhustle.com.